So, won the last one. There were a lot of issues. I don't know how we're going to address it, but victory was upon us for that one. We get to spin the wheel. Yeah, I guess we'll just get into this. We get to potentially pull from Legacy of Darkness, then we're going to be opening some Pharonic Guardians. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Ooh, this updated. Secret! Oh! This is Legacy of Darkness, so let's see what the secrets were. Yada. And Injection Fairy Lily. So either get Yada or Injection Fairy. Okay, so we got a secret. Do I want Yada? Because Yada's awesome. Let's go for the spell damage. I think, as much as I hate saying this, I think we go with another Injection Fairy Lily.
So we lost last week. He can take his win, whatever. This week we have Pharonic Guardian, and Pharonic Guardian does bring some interesting things into the format. Starting off with Ring of Destruction, super powerful card. And back in the day, the old effect, you can just destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field. They'll take damage, and then you take damage. Or sorry, no, you take damage at the same time. But there were spell cards that allowed you to protect yourself and stuff like that. And then if I remember correctly, you also couldn't do it for game. For the new one, it doesn't matter. But yes, Ring of Destruction, amazing. King Tiger Wang Hu basically says no to anything 1400 or less. It just kills them right off, which is not particularly good for this, but it's whatever. I'm trying to see what else do we have. Anyway, Dark Dust Spirit, one tribute monster, blows up your opponent's side of the field, but it return or monsters on your opponent's side of the field. So it's a Gravekeeper in a monster card, but it returns to your hand at the end phase. So it's a very high risk, high reward card. Series of flip effect cards in this set that's like that are really annoying. Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle is really good. It allows you to cycle through zombies. Dice Jar is fun as far as damage goes. Don Zalug is really good as far as dark monsters go. Being able to rip a card out your opponent's hand is pretty decent. Or you get to send the top two cards of your opponent's deck. I don't want that to be my ultra rare slot though, but it is a fun card. Book of Life is for zombies. You can banish something in your opponent's hand to do this. Book of Tie, you flip one face down monster on the field into face up attack position. I mean, it's almost like a worse stop defense kind of a thing, because it only hits face down monsters specifically. Book of Moon is really good that we're going to use in this set. Mirage of Nightmare, I actually want this card because I got Emergency Provisions last round. So we'll see. Secret Pass to the Treasures. Select one face up monster with the attack equal to 1,000 points or less on your side of the field. During the turn this card is activated, the selected monster can attack your opponent's life points directly. Interesting. I actually want this because we have Light Magical Hat, and that would be funny. I'll think about it. Timidity, neither player can destroy set spells or traps. I don't want Alex to have this card because that's pretty annoying. Needle Sealing is really good. If we need to like level the playing field, but I think Needle Wall. Once returned in your standby phase, roll a 6-sided die, treat your opponent's monster zone. Oh no, Needle Wall's not good. Trap Dust Shoot is the really good one. And words. I'm pretty sure it's a common in this one, which means I'm definitely running 3. Activate only if your opponent has 4 more cards in their hand. Look at your opponent's hand, select one monster in it, return it to the owner's deck. Really good. Reckless Greed is also pretty interesting, allowing you to draw 2 cards, but you can skip your next 2 draw phases. And this card does stack And there's some decent normal monsters in here. Nothing to call home about. But the Gravekeepers are in this set, and I do hope that I get a playset of all of these, because this is definitely what I'm going to switch my deck to from now on if I get a decent pool of them, especially Spy and Guard. Spear Soldier is interesting because he gets to poke for direct damage. But yes, those are all good things that I do want. I'm pretty sure Assailant only does things for Necro Valley. Change the target's battle position. Oh, okay. I don't know if we get Necro Valley in this set though, but whatever. Cat of Ill Omen allows you to add trap cards to the top of your deck, or if you have Necro Valley, you can add it to your hand instead. But I don't know if Necro Valley's in this set. I hope it is. Spirit Reaper is amazing, and I really hope I get at least one copy of this. It's just a card that Alex can't get over, and unless we have Piercing, which I definitely will put in my deck, there's really no way for Alex to get rid of this card other than Regeki or Darkhold. Reasoning is really good, not for now, but later for sure. Your opponent has to call anything between 1 and 12, and if they call it wrong, you get to special summon a monster from your deck for free. You do lose some cards on top of your deck, but when we start getting access to Dark Magician of Chaos and stuff like that, it's going to be a really, really good card. Look at that, Necro Valley is in this set. What do you know? That is definitely the super rare that I want access to for sure. Hopefully we get it. Terraforming. It's common in the set. It's amazing. Like, it's just crazy. And definitely going to be going with that. Metamorphosis is really, really good. Not so much as now, but later. It'll allow me to special summon fusion monsters from my extra deck. Much easier. And I hope I pull up at least one of those. Let's see. Regeki Break is meh. It's removal. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Regeki Break destroys anything, which might be worth. I'll have to think about that one. D-Tribe will be more interesting for my little super rejuvenation play. Nightmare Whale, meh, and Lava Golem, meh. But before we open our thing, we got to do our pity pack. So Tournament Pack 3 and Pot of Greed, and we got Elegant Egotist. That's not terrible. And then Darkfire Dragon is actually not bad either. It's not really good yet, but eventually.
Other than that, we have Pharonic Guardian. But what am I hoping to get from Pharonic Guardian? I know Jordan. I think Jordan is. I think he's hoping to get the. What are they called? Gravekeepers? I'm really hoping to get like Pyramid Turtle and a bunch of zombie cards. So let's see what happens. I have no idea. Form of Locust might be something. Strain changes to face up. Defense position with cards flip face up. Target spell trap card your opponent controls destroy the target. Swarm of Locusts isn't bad. It's not a flip effect monster, but it's very similar. We did get Call of the Mummy, and this is why I'm hoping to really get some zombies, because I think Call of the Mummy is amazing. But we got Gravekeeper Spy. We got Lava Golem. I don't think this is very good right now. Reckless Greed is good, Reasoning is good, Terraforming is really good. Okay, a couple things to unload here. Gravekeeper's Guard is amazing. I remember using this as a kid. During each standby phases, inflict damage to both players. This damage begins at 200 double during each year. So it just puts a timer on the game. Statue of the Wicked was a super. I think it just came out as a monster. No, it got destroyed. It came out as a monster. It's not very good. Wandering Mummy is a zombie, so that's good. This card face down infestation was appearing during immune phase. After use this effect, rearrange face down infestation monsters in your main monster zones. Yeah, that's not very good. Dark Death Spirit was the best, I think is the best spirit monster still ever printed. Just for what it does. Royal Tribute. That's not bad. If I get like an entire Gravekeeper score, that might be worth it, but As of right now, it's not a super good card. Master, whatever he is, 1750. That's not super good. This is the second time I've pulled this. What does it do? 1200 attack. This card is summoned. Target face monster field. It loses 800 attack. Just comes out essentially as a 2000 beater against your opponent. Metamorphosis is actually phenomenal though. Especially when Fusion Monster reacts to the same level as your treated monster. So, if I have any super high attack level 4s, that might work. Still, oh, Trap Dust Shoot and Raigeki Break. Oh, that's good. So Raigeki Break. Sorry, if it's just got one card, destroy card one card, field, destroy it. Trap Dust Shoot, I don't even need to reveal that. That's just phenomenal. Bird Face. Show balance integrated, you know, Harpy Lady from your deck to your hand. Not super good. I have no idea what this card does. This card remains face on the field, monster with an attack 1900 or more cannot attack, maybe.
And Pharonic Guardian it is. Let's get her done. Boop. And we got Spirit Reaper in the first pack. Let's go. D-Tribe is also really, really interesting. All right, next pack. Boop. And a Reckless Greed. I did kind of want that. And then we got the Gravekeeper Spear. That's good to see. That's good to see. Hopefully we can get a lot more Gravekeeper stuff. Royal Tribute is good, but it only works if Necro Valley is on the field. So let's hope we get Necro Valley. Boop. We got the Terraforming. Other than that, there's nothing really here. We got the Book of Moon. That's really good. And then we got Gravekeeper's Vassal. Not really one of the Gravekeepers that I wanted to see, but you know, whatever. A second Terraforming. The Dark Spirit. We got that. That's cool. And another copy of Gravekeeper Spear. Spirit Reaper. You're not what I wanted. You're just not what I wanted. We got a third Spear Soldier, so that's cool. Why do I keep getting these Dark Dust Spirits? I can only use one realistically. Stop it. All right, another Reckless Greed. We got the Trap Dust Shoot, which is, I'm pretty sure, is the hit your opponent's hand. Yeah. So yeah, that's good.
But I'm still looking for like Pyramid Turtle. Still didn't get any turtles. That's what I'm looking for. Is more Pyramid Turtles. Another Reckless Greed, another Trap Dust Shoot. This is phenomenal going first. More Raigeki Breaks. Gravekeeper's Assailant is actually very good for a Gravekeeper deck. You can change the battle position whenever you attack something. This way you can change certain faces and positions, because flip something, draw one card.
Gravekeeper's Commander. We got a guard. Good. I need like 2 more of you. Come on now. And then Cannon Holder. You contribute 1 Gravekeeper monster. Not what I want. I gotta have. What is it? Is it Spy? I think that I need. Assailant is okay.
Let's just see what happens next. Another Lava Golem and third Trap Dust Shoot. So we've got a playset of Trap Dust Shoot. We have more Gravekeeper Assailant. We've got a playset of Reckless Greed and 2 Lava Golems. I think they want us to go Merrick. Terraforming, another Royal Tribute. Main problem right now with everything that I've pulled. I'm going to look at these 3 here in a sec. But I don't have Necro Valley. Most turn you flip this card and face down defense position. Most going to face up against 300 attack. Defensively ends turn. Target attack most likely is regularly boost and monster comes to the field. Not super good. Discard destroy by battle and send 3 of your target one monster on the field, destroy that target. That's not bad. That's really not bad. See, this is the kind of thing I want to have. This, some other stuff, so like more of these. Only one. Don't care about anything else. I just want one pyramid turtle. I got a Necro Valley. And another Call of the Mummy. Got it. Sacred Necro Valley and a Pyramid Turtle. So now that I've gotten the Pyramid Turtle, I care less about this. Now that I got the Pyramid Turtle, my giant rats all turn into Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle literally turns into any of my zombies. And it turns into those zombies in defense or attack. This thing here can turn into that. It can turn into Spirit Reaper. It can turn into... I wouldn't mind another Pyramid Turtle. Didn't get it. But I did get another Midoriya. And I got this. So, not the worst thing. We know what Midoriya does, which is really good too. Once per turn, you change his face down, defense position. When this card split summon, return all monsters controls to the hand. Not super good. But Midoriya, Pyramid Turtle. Because this thing being... Ooh, I don't even know what you do. Flip inflict 500 damage to your opponent. That's not too good. No. But the 2 Midoriyas, Pyramid Turtle, this card is destroyed by battle until your turn monster can destroy it. That's gonna be really good. That's gonna be really, really good. I would have loved to have more Pyramid Turtles, but we can get some later. The Necro Valleys are also really good. I don't know if they're going to come into play because I only got 1 Gravekeeper Spy, I think. So, only 1 Spy, I don't think I'm going to do that. I didn't get the Book of Life, but we can get that later. We can get most of this stuff later. There's a lot to unload here into the deck. And with the 1 Pyramid Turtle and the 2 Midoriya, there's a lot that can be done. A lot that can be done. So, we'll see you guys with the deck profile.
I get something good, please? Gravekeeper's Watcher. We've got a spy. A singular spy. Yay. What do you do? During other player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect that could make them discard when it resolves, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Interesting. I didn't even know he existed. So technically, he's like the first hand trap. Interesting. I might keep him in mind. He might, I'm gonna keep him in mind for sure. And last pack, survey says, bird face. Cool. And then another Pyramid Turtle. I can't really use that right now. What do you do? During other player's turn, you can discard this card until the end phase. Gravekeeper monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. This is another hand trap. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I will make a deck and then I will get back to you guys.
Hey guys, so I wanted to show you this because originally this is what I was going to play. It's not what I'm going to play, but I wanted to show you guys what I was working with and kind of have people guess, hey, what would have worked better, what wouldn't have worked better. I did opt to put in trap dust shoots into this, for the hand control, even though I'm not playing these. Later on in the duel, when his hand would go back up, you could just sit on this. It's fine, doesn't really matter. The main thing here was this is an Earth control deck kind of thing. You've got Giant Rat going into Injection Fairy Lily if you need a big beefy monster, or being able to go pivot into Pyramid Turtle, which can either get you Midoriya or Spirit Reaper. The Pyramid Turtle doesn't say it has to be an attack. So that's phenomenal. But I opted not to do that. The sheer fact that there is so many targeting effects. Jordan has a lot of monsters in his own deck. He plays a deck that has a lot of monsters. And so I opted to go with something a little different. I opted to go with this mess. So plenty of terraformings were pulled, 2 Necro Valleys and Royal Tribute. I was like, I gotta try it out. 12 monsters, but 2 Rite of Spirit. I kind of want 3 of this because my main monster right now is Gravekeeper's Assailant. I'm trying to get this thing out as much as I can off of either the Spy, the Tomato, the Witch of the Black Forest, the Sangan. I'm just trying to get this thing onto the board. Being able to change attack and defense of cards is just phenomenal. Like switch them to defense or switch them to attack so you can just get in that damage. It's a great effect for what we're doing right now. I got really lucky. I managed to pull 2 Spies. I honestly thought I was just not going to get any. I would have preferred having 3, but it is what it is. Put in 1 guard as just kind of that it's in there. It's not necessarily something you need. I'm honestly tempted on taking this thing out, but being a compulsory evacuation device effect is really, really good off of something you can add with Sangan. So I felt like that was decent. And then the Spear Soldier is this, but solely on defense position monsters, you guarantee damage. I think that's something that this deck has needed a little bit, is guarantee of damage. So these 2 are kind of a little more situational. You gotta, this will get off a problematic card, at least for a turn, and this will beat over just anything. So with Negro Valley, you've got 2,000 attack, 2,000 attack. So just a bunch of really hard-hitting beaters. Noticeable other things in here. I have 2 bottomless trap holes. Being that I have the beaters, I didn't feel like trap hole mattered too much. I was tempted on Raigeki Break over the bottomless trap holes and kind of just siding in the bottomless in case he does play a lot of big beat stick monsters. I think I'm actually going to put that in. As much as, like, with this deck, you lose your hand with Royal Tribute. You don't really keep stuff in your hand because you don't want your opponent to know what you have in your hand. Sometimes this card is just phenomenal. Sometimes this is phenomenal. So it depends. I do have the full down here hand control thing. If I know I'm going first, these combined with Royal Tribute are just amazing. Other than that, I put in these, basically the entire engine I was talking about, minus the 1 Injection Fairy Lily. I think I'm gonna have to go back to that route next turn because I don't think this deck is gonna work again after this week. But I put these in case it's just one of those things of it's not working game 1. I can kind of cycle into what I had game 2, but 2,000 beaters are big enough, typically, especially when you've got Raigeki Break and Mirror Force and just all these other really good removal cards down in this little corner over here. Recursion with Rite of Spirit. I'm not playing Monster Reborn or I'm really hoping, like, what ends up happening is he draws into Monster Reborn and Premature Burial, and I have Necro Valley on the field, and they're just dead cards. He doesn't really have too much more graveyard manipulation, so Necro Valley's not the greatest thing, but at worst, it just means 2k attack, 2k attack, even 1,700 attack. 25 defense though, and 24 defense. So my monsters are a bit beefier than his. Yeah, we're gonna see if this works. Because if it does, it's gonna probably be a mainstay for a little bit. So yeah, see you guys in the duel.
Hello, happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to the deck list. What is it, Pharonic Guardian? Yeah, that's it. All right, so I did a little bit of deck testing, and I had to switch some things up, and this is the final result. Can I say that it's very good? No, but it's here. You know, it's doing something. So I'll go by card. There's a lot of new cards in this, so we'll show you what we got going here. First things off, we have Air Knight Parshath, one tribute monster. When he attacks a monster in face or in defense position in general, he does piercing damage, which means your opponent takes the difference of the damage. We have Dark Dust Spear, which I'm hoping to be our bread and butter of today. If Alex has multiple monsters on board, cool. Bye all those monsters. It doesn't matter if he stops my summon for real or not. It's here to stay. Fiber Jar, if we see ourselves in a losing position, we can set this monster face down, flip him up, everything, the game returns back to normal except for life points. Gearfried the Iron Knight, I forgot to put him in the deck last week, and it did show when I didn't have a monster big enough to contain with any of Alex's monsters. We're on a Gravekeeper package. I didn't get as many guards and spies as I would have liked, but it's here. So 1 copy of guard, 3 Spear Soldier, who has the same effect as Air Knight Parshath. So Alex likes being on all these face down monsters. I was like, well, might as well put in the monsters that punish that, right? So we have 3 of those. Gravekeeper Spy, it can be set face down when it's flipped face up. Special summon any of the Gravekeeper monsters from the deck. Magician of Faith adds a spell card back from the graveyard. Morphing Jar number 2, same concept as Fiber Jar. Alex really loves his spell and trap pool, so I'm hoping that we can punish some of that, and a lot of the spells and traps will be sent to the graveyard, and he won't be able to summon them. Mystic Tomato, it's here to filter through the deck. It can almost search just about everything minus Gearfried the Iron Knight and like the jars and the tribute monsters. It's here to put in the finest of work. We have Sangin. He searches out anything that's 1500 or less. That's pretty much everything in the deck minus Gearfried and the tribute monsters. Spirit Reaper. This card, I don't think Alex can really get around this card, so it'll be here to protect us, minus Regeki and Dark Hole, of course. He has no real answers to it, except for Snatch Steal, and, well, he does have some ways around it. If he has an equipped spell, he can use that to get around it, because Spirit Reaper, if it's targeted by a spell card, or if it's targeted by an effect card, it gets destroyed in return. So he has some ways around it, nothing concrete to get rid of it. So I can sit on this card if I need to get around some stuff for the future. And it also discards 1 card from the hand if it attacks directly. Not going to happen too often, but if it does, I can rip a card out of Alex's hand. Cool. Witch of the Black Forest can search anything that's 1500 or less attack or defense. Sorry, that's pretty much everything except Gearfried and Dark Dust Spirit. So yeah, we have 1 copy of Book of Moon. Target 1 monster on the field, flip it face down. This can allow cards on my side of the field to dodge Snatch Steal, Change of Heart, or hold on, maybe not Change of Heart. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it does dodge Change of Heart because it becomes a different monster. It's a weird rule. Change of Heart can steal 1 card on my opponent's side, or 1 monster on my opponent's side of the field. I reduce Cold Wave to 1 instead of 3 because I wind up drawing it too often and I want to see it a lot less. It does change the game a little bit in Alex's favor because he gets to just throw caution to the wind and set as many things face down as he wants, but it's whatever. Dark Hole, like the board state to try to restart the game if there's something that Alex is on the field that I can't deal with. Giant Trunade to get rid of his spells and traps. Graceful Charities, draw 3, discard 2. I don't really have any immediately great targets for this anymore without the Thunder Dragons, but with a card that I'll tell you about later, the Gravekeepers can potentially be scrapped to the graveyard, so we'll see. Monster Reborn to bring back any of my tribute monsters. Mystical Space Typhoon to pop spells and traps on Alex's side of the field. Nobleman Cross out to hit Alex's face down cards, face down monsters specifically. Nobleman of Extermination, target face down, spell a trap, destroyed, and if it's a trap card, which for Alex 9 times out of 10 will be, I can banish all copies of that trap card from his deck, and I'll get to be able to look at his deck if I want to. Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Premature Burial, same as Monster Reborn, bring a monster back from the graveyard, pay 800 life points. Scapegoat, if I'm in a loose position, I need monsters on my field to protect myself. Boom, we have 4 monsters now. Magic Cylinder, if Alex has something that's really strong, he'll attack into me, send the attack back at him. Reckless Greed, 3 more trap cards that allow me to draw 2. I think it's great. Rite of Spirit, I can target 1 Gravekeeper monster in my graveyard and special summon it. And this card is not affected by Necro Valley, which is amazing. So if Alex is on Gravekeepers also, and he so happened to pull Necro Valley, I can still utilize this card to bring things back from my graveyard. So it's A1 with that. And it acts as a Call of the Haunted for Gravekeepers, which is even better than Call of the Haunted because it doesn't stay on the field and it's not attached to the monster. So if I do have Gravekeeper in the graveyard, I can, Alex goes to destroy this card prematurely, just go ahead and activate it. Bring back a Gravekeeper, he whiffs on his spell and trap destruction. Trap Dust Shoot, which is a terrifying card for us as well. Alex can set on this card, or he can sit on this card until I have 4 cards in hand, and then he can send any monsters that I have in my hand back to the deck, which is a little frustrating. Because he has 1 more spell, or he has 1 more hand destruction than I do, being that he has the Forceful Sentry as well, which is pretty annoying, and I'm confident he's going to be on this trap card. Ultimate Offering, pay 500 life points to normal summon additional monsters. Hopefully this comes up, but Alex has an overwhelmingly stronger monsters than I do, so potentially I'm going to be using this card most often to get Dark Dust Spirit out on the field quickly, so I can blow up Alex's monsters. And then if I'm sitting on this card face down, I can activate it and then play Dark Dust Spirit on his turn and blow up his field. That's going to be hilarious if I can pull that off. 3 Wobblecoos, another chainable trap that I just can't take damage that turn. It's whatever. Now for the side deck, Gravekeeper's Watcher. I put this in my side deck because when an opponent activates a spell, a trap, or a monster effect that could make them discard when it resolves, I can send this card to the graveyard to negate the activation. So this is one of the first hand traps that we have access to, which is interesting. I didn't even think of trip off this card existing, where it's here. So I can utilize it to protect me from Trap Dust Shoot and Forceful Sentry and things. Well, not Forceful Sentry. Whatever the other card is. But yes, Maha Vilo, he's just in here for some of the other equipped spells that I have in my extra deck. If I want to swing it in here, I can. It is weak enough so that Witch of the Black Forest searches it, but not weak enough for Sandian or Mystic Tomato. Well, also it's a light target, so whatever. But yes, it's here in case. Another Cold Wave, if Alex is overwhelmingly on Spell and Trap or Trap Destruction, I can decide this in if I need to. Mage Power and United We Stand are in here for Maha Vilo mostly, but it can be in here for other things. I'm not really too crazy on it. Mystic Plasma Zone is in here in case he's on the Gaia Power thing again. That way I can swap this in and then I can throw this down to get rid of his Earth monsters if I need to. Terraforming, I get to use this to add one of the Mystic Plasma Zones to my hand. This is where Terraforming is introduced, I'm pretty sure, and we got 3 of it, so we're going to use it. United We Stand, for every monster that's on the field, the monster that's equipped with this card gains 800 attack points. Enough said. Magic Drain, it's a counter trap. If my opponent activates a spell card, I can negate it, or he must discard a spell card. Best case scenario, it forces Alex to dump something else. Best case scenario, I don't have to get hurt by Snatch Steal or whatever. 2 Magic Jammers does the same thing, but he can't discard to stop it. But I have to discard in order to negate his card. And another alternate offering, I'm debating if I want this to be a 2. There's a bunch of other cards that I could have in the side deck instead of this one, but I don't know if they will help me too much, so I think this is just going to be what it is. The extra deck, I just have it in here to spook Alex a little bit. None of these cards do anything right now, but I wanted to start getting my extra deck implemented now, so if I do get Magical Scientist when we have access to Invasion of Chaos, he won't know what's going on. But that's my deck. I hope you guys enjoy it, and happy Halloween again, and it's time to duel. So just as a heads up, Alex has a bit of a cough. If it gets too bad, I'll cut it out, but like little coughs here and there might occur. Just so you know.
Fun.
I mean, I have asthma too. It's just not as bad as yours. So I mean, it's me.
I was on antibiotics that wrecked my lungs right as the temperature dropped. It was not going to be nice.
Oh, you've been having a real fun time.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe I can beat your ass so hard that the phlegm will come out of your chest. How about that?
No, I've got plenty of oxygen going to my brain. I will do just fine.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and let's do RPS, sir. Let's go.
Okay. It's like I never pick paper. Let's pick paper for a change.
Right. Standby main. Oh, Atlanta. Things, stuff, and things. I'll set 2. I'll set this monster card in face down defense mode. And I guess I'll end my turn.
Are we doing first turn draw or no?
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and do that. It won't change anything. For real.
It didn't change anything?
Yeah, I mean it probably would have, but it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, that makes me happy.
I think it's not gonna make me happy.
So I hate them firing this off so early. I don't think I hold because I don't like that.
It's just not anything crazy. A little bit of
Okay,
a waste of a dark hole.
I think we're on the same thing, to be completely honest.
That could be terrifying actually. Yep, terraforming is good.
So how many Necro Valleys did you pull?
0. Fucking 0.
Well, I at least pulled 1.
I see that.
I'm gonna set.
On end phase, I am going to activate Rite of Spirit, which is unaffected by Necro Valley, and it's basically called the Haunted, or better called the Haunted for Gravekeeper. So I'm going to bring back my boy here.
Okay.
And then I will start my turn. That is what I like to see. You see, I knew you might have been on Necro Valley, and I was like, I should play around this, but I'm not too worried about it. But we're here.
So here's the thing: in my deck profile, I showed them what I was planning on doing if I didn't pull Necro Valley. I was like, so this is what I was gonna do, but let's show you this deck.
Yes. All right. I am going to fire off this Nobleman of Crossout and targeting your face down. Hey, unfortunately, I have to banish my copy as well because it's a flip effect. Yeah. And I only pulled 1. Would you like to look at my deck, sir?
Yes.
All right, show me yours as well. All right. Oh yeah, you got
multiple Spirit Reapers. You got.
You got Assailant. I pulled 1 Assailant, so I want him not throwing in the deck.
I pulled like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I got 1. Well, I got 1 Assailant, but I got no Necro Valley, so she was basically useless. You know what I mean? But I got more Spear Soldiers than you did. Look like. So that's cool. Let's see. What are your face stats?
I only put the 1 Spear Soldier because I was like, do I play 2 Assailant, 2 Spear Soldier, or do I just do the Assailant and actually be able to get over everything?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just gonna swing in for 2,000, sir.
Okay.
I guess I have to say thank you for boosting up my monster. I'll set 1 and pass it back to you.
I'm gonna set 1.
Oh, okay, Alex. Are you okay?
Well,
Stand by me. I guess I'll just attack into your life points for 2,000. Why do anything extra, you know?
a lot of this deck was like, he has 1 Nobleman across out. If he doesn't draw that, I'm good.
Right. All right. In my turn. There you go, sir. I probably should have played something else. but it's fine. Oh my goodness, Alex, are you okay? Is life all right? Are you over there? Like, what is going on? I guess I'll just fire off with another 2,000. Because I don't have to do anything. So I'm just gonna set 2. Go ahead, sir.
Face pop that one.
That is fine. I just did it to get cards out of my hand because I didn't remember if you had Trap Dusty or not.
Oh, thank God. No one has something Gravekeeper's to stay with.
Sure. I forgot what it does. Hold on. When this card declares an attack while Necro Valley is on the field, you can target one face of monster your opponent controls. Change that target's battle position. Okay.
So I'm going to attack into that and then change its battle position.
I'm going to, on declaration, activate Gravekeeper. You have a response, sir. That is fine. So take your 1,000. This will switch to defense mode and die.
Okay. Pastor.
Yep. Stand by main. Let's play You Gotta Have It. I'll activate Monster Reborn.
You can't.
Oh, Necro Valley, shy. You are correct. Oh my Lanta, that's terrifying. I'll set 2. Go ahead, sir. You guys want to? Oh, by the way, Alex, I'm in costume right now. I'm like war-torn Captain America. I got a sword and my shield on my back, and then I'm gonna show the audience code name you named if you want to come over. Boom.
You know, show them what?
Oh, it's you kind of you look more like a zombie than anything. Turn the light off real quick. See if that looks better. Sorry. You'll be all right. There it is. You can see it a lot better.
Constellation.
All right.
Same constellation. All I'd have to do is go upstairs and put my scrub top on, and I'm wearing scrubs.
Right. Be a nurse or a doctor. Yes, please. Wait, it's your turn, right? Yeah, it's your turn.
Yep, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna normal summon this tomato.
Yep.
Battle phase.
Yep.
Attack this, and then change the other one's battle position.
All right. So the
Don't have to be face up. Never mind. I can't target it.
Okay. So it was Mystic Tomato. So Mystic Tomato will activate.
Mm-hmm.
What do I get though? Is the question of the day. I think my Spear Soldier is the best option.
To pass turn there. I started thinking about it, I'm like, wait, that's a 1900 defense, that's bad.
That is a bit of a dilemma for you, isn't it? Let's do this. I'm going to set 1 card face down.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to look at Gravekeeper's Assailant again. Okay. I'm going to flip summon my other copy of Mystic Tomato. And we're gonna go battle phase. We're gonna crash into your assailant. Okay. Oop, I don't want to attack again. My apologies. And then we will attack into your Mystic Tomato.
Okay, so they both die.
Yep. Mine activates first, so your resolves first.
And this is the big question. What do I want to do?
That is the question. I have an idea of what I want to do. What do you want to do?
The special summon Taylor.
Alright, well, you forced my hand to do this as well. And I'll attack into it.
Okay.
Alright. There it is. It's your turn, sir. Rite of...
Turn in case.
Okay, Rite of Spirit is a great call.
It really is.
It really is. And it was a common, wasn't it? It was just nutty.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
All
No
right.
one plays it anymore, but
On declaration, I will activate Magic Cylinder.
that's game.
Hey! Game 1 goes to me, ladies and gentlemen. Okie doke. Let's get it! Let's get it! All right.
So I do get the draw.
Yes.
That doesn't change anything.
We're starting to get into the era that it really won't. Yes, the terraforming is good. Terraforming is good. Since we're both on Gravekeepers, though, Necro Valley doesn't really hurt me. Oh, you know what? I should have got rid of freaking Premature Burial and Monster Reborn. Well, now you know I'm on it. All right, you got Trap Dust Shoot for me?
I'm really hoping he's just doing just random stuff.
You hear me? You got Trap Dust Shoot for me?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm set 2. I'm going to fire off Pot of Breeze to draw 2.
That's good.
I'm going to normal summon Gravekeeper Spear Surger.
Okay.
2 face down cards. That's actually terrifying. I am going to activate Mage Power.
Okay.
And then battle phase.
So what's he up to right now?
He is up to, that's plus 15, so 35.
Okay.
So let's hope we don't run into Magic Cylinder. I attack you. You're face down.
So we're going to force and get rid of it.
Mirror Force is pretty good. Alright. Your move, sir.
I will normal summon thing again.
That is fine. On Declaration, Rite of Spirit? Is that cool with you, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do get a replay. I choose not to attack.
Okie doke.
I will, however... Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Okie doke. That works for me. Stand by main. We will fire off this extermination targeting your face down. That I drew off the top of my deck.
Well, wish I could play it.
And it's a spell, so it does not chain. Let me think. Let me think. Do I want to do that and set up for later, or do I want to just... I think, yeah. I will normal summon Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
Battle phase, Tomato will attack into your Sandkin.
So that's 400.
Mm-hmm.
Sanguine effect.
Yep.
Oh, what do I add? I'm just going to add a sail now.
Okay, that's fine. That works for me. I am going to run into your Gravekeeper's Guard against my better judgment.
Exactly what it is.
I knew what it was because you didn't flip it up.
And then
Target Tomato.
Tomato to hand.
That is fine, sir. That is fine. Main phase 2, end phase, your move. On your standby phase, I'm activating Trap Dust Shoot. Show me that hand.
Hand, select one monster in it, return that to... Okay. So...
Ooh, that's terrifying. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting. Why?
Is it shuffle or just return to top? I forget.
It's shuffled, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, it says return it to the owner's deck. Man,
Yeah,
that is terrifying. Snatch, Steal, Change of Heart, and Necro Valley. Alright, yep. Go for it.
I mean, I'm snatch stealing.
Yeah, of course you're snatch stealing.
I'm gonna move this just so we know it's underneath.
Okay.
Or it's a crit to that
Good
one.
lord, I'm about to take what, 4,000? Oh no, you're just gonna swing with that? Okay. So
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, what else can I do?
You can normal summon your assailant and attack with all
I mean, the
three.
card you just put back in my deck.
Oh right. Duh. I'm glad I just saved myself. We're gonna erase that. Actually, we're not gonna erase that brain fart. So that's 35, right? Brain.
Yep.
I'm glad I did that. Good lord, if I didn't do that, we've been in serious business. All right. Oh no, keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
That Mr. Tomato pass.
No, because then you're just gonna change a heart me.
You don't know that.
That's exactly what you're gonna do, and you're just gonna
Exactly.
punch me for damage. Battle phase, attack.
Take 500.
Yep.
Oh, you do gain the 1,000.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Yeah, I have to pass it over to you and hope you don't draw a monster.
Yeah. Okay. So, stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna change the art. Just put you onto the clock.
Yep. A clock I am on. I'll take my 4,000, which is disgusting. All right. Draw phase, standby phase. I'll gain 1,000. All right. Main phase 2 or main phase 1. Sorry. Oh, brain. I will set 1 and pass it back.
So that's probably Mystic Tomato.
The world may never know, Alex. The world may never know.
I'm a normal thing, my own tomato.
Okay.
Attack your tomato.
It is not Mystic Tomato, sir. It is Morphing Jar number 2.
Okay, let me read this because I haven't seen it in a while. Shuffle all monsters on the field, then each player excavates cards from the top of their deck until they excavate the same number of monsters they shuffled into their main deck. Special summon all excavate level 4 lower monsters based on defense position. Also send the remaining cards. Okay, so I only get 1.
Yeah, you'll get 1. I'll get 2. All right, and this will go to.
It does die though, at least.
Yes. And then shuffle.
And shuffle.
All right, so I'll just go ahead.
You go. Hold on.
No, you go first because it's turn player.
Yeah, I'm reading. It was like this doesn't matter. You just.
I don't want that yet.
Number of monsters.
I don't want that yet. I will take Jello shots when I get out of here and go away.
Oh look.
Yeah, that's one. It is. It's face down though, so that's good for.
Oh wait, I didn't shuffle. Did I? I didn't.
You said you shuffled, so I don't know. If you feel like you didn't, you can look at the log or you can just put it back.
Here, I'll put it back and I'll look at the log before I do anything. No, it's not. I gotta scroll all the way down.
Yeah, it does it like from the top is the beginning of the series.
We did shuffle.
Okay.
I did shuffle.
Okay, so that's 1, and you got the number that you got, so you don't excavate anymore. I did shuffle. I shuffled twice even, so we will mill 1. That's nothing. Mill 2.
Mill your entire deck. Let's go.
Yeah. Parshath cannot be normal summoned, correct? Yeah, level 4 or lower, but it does meet the requirements. That's 1 monster. That's 2 monsters. All right.
That was at least some decent cards gone now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you pulled the United We Stand.
I did. Well, I pulled it a long time ago. I just never used it. I suppose we normal summon Mystic Tomato. Flip up the Gearfried the Iron Knight.
That's a flip summon, correct?
That is a flip summon, so you can trap hole or whatever if you want
And bottomless trap hole it.
to. Unfortunately, that is fine. I will set one and pass it back.
Okay, so I'm going to compensation you.
That is fine.
Paying 1,000.
I didn't mean to shuffle.
Like, that's not going to change anything. Okay, before I pick, let me look at your graveyard.
Well, Magician of Faith can't pull anything as long as Necro Valley's on board.
That's true, so say again. Goodbye. We will flip summon. Battle. So you only have Witch. That, like, this really matters too much for right now.
Yes, let me think. I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll take my 6. And then, activate the effect. To search, so I will actually be grabbing my Spirit Soldier.
Okay. Gotta pass there.
Alright. Okie dokie. I'm actually going to set one. And then activate Book of Moon targeting your Spear Soldier. And then Battle Phase. Oh, let's send that to the grave. And then Battle Phase attacking Spear Soldier. For 5. Main Phase 2, I'm going to set one and pass it back, sir.
All I can do.
Okay. Okie doke. We do have some interesting things. I'm going to start off by activating Mystical Space Typhoon, blowing up Necro Valley.
Okay.
I am then going to flip summon my Magician of Faith. I have several different options to make here. I'm going to grab... Oh, this is so weird. Before I make my decision, let me look at your graveyard. There is a guard in there, but I don't remember seeing how many guards you had. I'm going to add back United We Stand.
Okay.
I'm going to then activate said United We Stand targeting Gravekeeper Spirit Soldier.
So what's he up to?
Currently he is up to plus 16, so 31.
Okay.
I am then going to run out my Spirit Reaper in attack mode.
Okay.
So now he's at 39.
Okay.
Battle phase, we will swing into your face down.
By effect?
Does
it have to be in... It doesn't even have to be in defense.
No.
So we are going to grab Assailant and then take the 1900.
You see, if I knew it was Spy, I probably would have went a different route. Actually, no, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. I would have did the same thing. I just wouldn't have summoned Spirit Reaper in attack mode. With, but yeah, go ahead, bud. I was like, oh, I'm gonna rip this card out of his hand. It's gonna be so juicy if it's guard.
So, I'm going to activate Necro Valley number 2.
Ah, shenanigans. Okay.
I mean, will attack.
And then
use its effect to target Reaper. Reaper pops.
Yep. Grave. 7. Oh no, that's game actually.
That's game.
Yeah, that's game. Okay. Good game, sir.
Okay. Yes, you're going first.
I will be going first. Yes. Going first is just too good, sir. It's just too good.
14.
Yep.
14.
14, sir. 14. All right. I'm going to start things off, I think, by setting, and setting. Go for it.
Standby.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in standby.
And nothing in standby. You are good to go, sir.
I'm going to extermination this.
I am going to. Let me think about that. I'm actually going to chain it, being reckless greed, and I'll draw 2.
So
and I'll turn off auto
draw.
draw. Yes.
Banish.
And I'll use banish, and then I will banish the other copies. Oh, you had reckless greed as well?
Nope.
Oh. I heard the discard noise, so I was not sure.
No. Let me see the deck.
I mean, there's 3 here. You don't really need to see it, but whatever.
I still get to. That's what matters. Don't show me the deck.
I just showed it to you, I thought.
You hit view.
Oh, you're right.
There it is. Maha Phalo. Okay. 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 Then I'll show you mine because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Prove that I'm not.
New Doria, rather. Pyramid Turtle was actually really good for Spirit Reaper. I thought about it too, actually. 2 Dust Tornadoes, a Mystical Space Typhoon, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity is still in your hand. You got the Regeki break, that's interesting. Change of Heart and Snatch Steel and Regeki are all still in your deck. So you have a Dark Hole in hand. Allegedly. Okay.
The world may never know.
The world may never know, you are correct.
So I'm going to normal summon Giant Rat.
Giant Rat is fine.
Don't know if you still have guard. I figured that would not be guard. Okay.
I think I will run out. Which of the Black Forest, actually?
Okay. Main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
Set 1. And pass.
Okay. Stand by main. That's turn 1 for Reckless Greed. I have several different options I can do. Giant Rat tells me that you could potentially be back on that daggone Injection Fairy Lily. Then there's also Nemomomonga. So I'm going to Tribute Witch to normal summon Dark Dust Spirit.
Return no, when this goes normal.
It blows up all face-up monsters on the field.
Okay.
Except himself. And then I will battle phase, swing into you for 22. Oh, I get Witch effect. Okay, Scapegoat is fine. I get Witch effect, by the way.
Yeah, I'm only gonna bring out 3 because I know you're gonna attack 1.
And with that, I think I will grab another tomato. And then yes, I will attack 1. Main phase 2.
That would have been a very fun situation to rule shard. But at the same point, like I fucking hate it when people do that.
So end phase, this will go back to my hand.
Oh.
Pot of Greed is not that amazing, dog.
I just like seeing it, dude.
I understand. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and recruit Necro Valley.
Necro Valley is good.
Normal summon Taylor. Yeah, main phase 1.
Yeah.
Summon good?
Yeah, summon sign. I'll take my 2000.
Cool.
Start. That is the second draw phase, so I will turn auto draw back on. That's okay with you, sir.
That is fine.
I will activate Dark Hole here.
Okay.
Is this even a good idea? I think it is. I'm going to run out Spirit Reaper and attack you directly.
Okay. What does it do when it does?
You have to discard one random card from your hand.
Okay, so I'll take 300.
Mm-hmm.
And
then first card closest to your deck is 1, 2. The middle one, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the end. Boom. Goodbye.
Not the one I was hoping to see.
That is the one I was hoping. I'll just end my turn, and I think that was a fun series of things. Mystic Tomato is good. And I will take my 1100.
Pass it back to you.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Now I am faced with a very interesting play. I am actually... No. I'm going to switch to defense mode. That.
Okay.
And then I'm going to set and pass it back to you.
What does Dark Dust Spirit say? Is it just destroy all monsters?
Dark Dust Spirit? Yeah. Specifically, it says destroy all face-up monsters.
Okay.
And that counts for both sides.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Mm-hmm. My face-down card is Gravekeeper's Guard.
So I take...
You'll take 1,000, and then, I do it? Hold on, let me think. Target one monster your opponent... Yeah, okay, yeah. Bounce Tomato.
Where is that? There it is. Like, it's so not working. Okay.
So if it said bounce one monster, I was going to bounce Guard back up to my hand. But, we're here now. Okay, another interesting play I have here. I'm going to activate Change of Heart targeting your face down. I'm going to flip it up to see what it is. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Figured.
So I'm going to special summon a Gravekeeper, and I will be special summoning. I'm just gonna go for broke. I'm just here for it, right? Because why the frick not? And then I'm going to normal summon my...
Yeah, that's game.
What? Hold on. It might not have been game yet.
Damage. I can't do anything.
So hold on. It's 2,000, right? 2,000.
4,000.
So that's 4, 15.
1,800. That's another 4,000 plus 500. That's well over 8,000.
Oh.
Can't do about that.
Oh man.
Everything was fine.
That Change of Heart was amazing, and I feel like I played that really well, right? For because I had the opportunity, obviously, to Dark Dust Spirit again, right? And then I was thinking to go for Tomato or setting Tomato instead of Guard, but then I was like, what are the chances, right? So I set the Guard. I knew you would attack into it just to get it off the field or whatever, because Spirit Reaper is useless to attack. And then I flip it up and bounce the card back. I did not expect you to set Spy. That was one thing that I was like, he wouldn't possibly do that, right? And you said it, and I hearted the cards.
I'm like, if this works, if Spy stays on the board, even if you Dark Dust Spirits, it's not going to matter. So if Spy stays on the board, that's great. I get to just keep that. But so I texted you last week about the if we roll something, do we get to just choose whatever? What I did roll a secret.
But if I remember correctly, secrets weren't the greatest, were they?
Yada and Injection Fairy Lily.
Oh, so you got Yada then?
I got another Lily.
Oh, you got 2 lilies. Okay. So then I was perfectly smart on the Giant Rat read.
Yeah, well, I didn't put Lily into this one
Oh, okay.
because I was like, if he's doing this, those since we're both playing Gravekeepers, those life points matter a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Especially since if you pull 3 guard, then guard easily bounces Lily back, and I don't have to worry about it for real, you know.
Yeah. So it was just one of those things. I was like, not doing it right now.
Mm-hmm. Especially with Spirit Reaper running around, there's like you're like very terrified to deal with that, and then me playing Spirit Reaper and attacking directly, even though I risked life points, knocking that dark hole out of your hand mattered so much, you know.
What I forgot to take out was that.
Right,
I
because
was like,
realizing
he gets a 5 or a 6. He gets a 5 or a 6. He hits this and he's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be amazing.
Yeah.
This round, because I knew I was going second, I put in all the monsters
Mm-hmm.
and took out a lot of the hate. I feel like if I would have just kept in the hate, it would have been better.
Right, because I definitely sided out my cold waves. So the only answer that I had to your hates were giant Trunades. So you might have should have went for the hate. Because you not setting cards made me most definitely not afraid. If you only had one hate, I still had MST back here to deal with one thing. But if you had multiple things, there was nothing I could do.
Oh, I'm definitely tweaking this for next week.
Next week we get the 2003 collector tin, which means we got access to Jinzo. You better be real afraid.
I'm not that afraid.
I mean, Jinzo is the one terrifying card because that just turns off all your traps, you know. So all my traps are very reactive. So it's like Woboku. Now that I have access to it, I have the 3 reckless greed shenanigans like that. And I was like, well, this way it doesn't matter if Alex has a lot of back row hate for me. I'll just activate it, you know. Like so. Yeah, but this week was actually very interesting, and Dark Dust Spirit actually came through when it needed to, being able to blow up monsters. But yeah, that was a nice back and forth duel, man.
Definitely better than last week.
I'm gonna do my sign off and all that jazz. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more, please leave a like, comment in the comment section, share it to your friends, click that notification bell, all that jazz. And until next time, we will now deactivate now that you're satisfied with your gear. Bye.